So here we are 1 week before midterm elections, and New Yorkers are getting a message that Christians, Republicans, and Trump supporters, and even Chick-fil-A fans are literally trash. Yep, in New York City, street art posters were put up last week at bus stops appearing to look like a Department of Sanitation campaign to keep the city trash-free. Now, this is not the first time the blue state has sent a message to conservatives, Republicans, and Christians that we just aren't welcome. And we're the ones who are intolerant? Now, I'm a little bit confused here. If you listen to the mainstream media outlets, it's President Trump and his hateful supporters who are responsible for recent acts of violence in the nation. I actually saw a montage of video clips with TV commentators, some of them alleged reporters, stating Trump and anyone who votes Republican are the problem in the U.S. But over the last 2 years, the targets of hate, resistance, and vitriol have been those on the right. How quickly some have forgotten already the Kavanaugh witch trial recently in the Supreme Court nomination hearings, and the liberal media, along with Senators Cory Booker, Maxine Waters, Pelosi, Schumer, Feinstein, Blumenthal, Harris, and so many others, stir the pot and then blame Trump for the mass shooting in Pittsburgh and the lone radical who mailed bombs to leading Democrats. Oh, and one more thing. Did you hear Kamala Harris joking about killing Trump, Pence, and Sessions last week on The Ellen Show? Check out the audience response.
If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
What about the countless Americans who have been attacked simply for wearing a Make America Great Again hat? What about the firebombing of a GOP office in North Carolina in 2016? The ricin that was sent to Republican Senators Cruz and Collins a few weeks ago, or the shooting of Steve Scalise and other GOP representatives at a baseball practice. Is that Trump's fault? What about Antifa? College campuses, radical feminist groups, Hollywood, and all the rest who are ramping up the rhetoric against anyone deplorable or despicable enough to vote against the progressives and the resist movement. And yet, Democrat House Leader Nancy Pelosi says the Trump administration is solely to blame for the current political climate in America, stating, quote, "The administration's appalling actions and encouragement of angry, divisive rhetoric dishonors our duty to ensure all Americans are treated with dignity and respect they deserve." End quote. Back to the signs in New York City. Hat tip here to activist mommy Elizabeth Johnston. She tweeted this, quote, "This is hate speech against Christians and Trump supporters. What would happen if a similar sign was posted with a Muslim man holding the Quran? Or a homosexual holding a pride flag?" End quote. Good question, Elizabeth. Now, this is called the Democrat double standard here, and don't expect it to change anytime soon. In liberal strongholds from New York to Los Angeles and other major cities across the nation, God-fearing, hard-working, tax-paying middle Americans are unwelcome unless you are a proud progressive. It's how the political power game is played today. But the sad thing for our divided country is this is really not a game at all. Friends who back biblical values and religious freedom, your vote really matters next Tuesday. Because if the left regains power in America, look out. I'm David Fiorazo. Keep speaking the truth about things that matter.